My question is about parents, and I will keep it short as possible.
Okay.
You know that we have to be obedient to our parents, and as a Muslim, I don't want to break their hearts, or I don't want to do something like I don't want to be a rebel or something. What should we do if they want us to do something that is not haram and say, like, don't do that, but it's not haram, it's halal. Like, do not marry with that guy. You should not marry with that guy, or you cannot study that, or you shouldn't apply to that halaqa or something. What should we do?
Do it. So, Allah gave a human being fundamental rights, and no human being has the power to take another human being's rights away. So I have, and I mean an adult human being. As a child, I can tell my kid to eat carrots, and he doesn't want to eat carrots, and I can make sure he eats carrots. Right? I can tell my child to finish their homework, and they have two choices. They're gonna finish their homework, or they're gonna finish their homework. Right? Once a human being becomes an adult, they are responsible for their own choices. My job as a parent at that time is not to tell them what to do, but to advise them. I don't believe in Sharia. I no longer have the authority to tell them what to do with the choices that they have. I can no longer tell them who to marry and who not to marry. I can advise them. But the consequences are theirs, they're not mine. I can advise them that this career or this education is good for them or not good for them, but I can no longer control that. Okay, when they say if you do that, you're not my kid anymore, you guys have been watching Turkish translated Indian movies in Turkish. Because I don't think that's a Turkish line. That's an Indian line.
It's a universal line.
You guys learn quick. Okay, so... but anyway, so if they say that, here would be my response. So you can say that, but since Allah already decided that I'm your kid, you can say whatever you want. You're still my mama. You can identify as something else, but you're still my mom. And you don't have a choice to change it. So, you're not my kid anymore? Yes, I am. And that's a problem you cannot solve, lady. That's a problem God created, and you ain't getting no way out of it. You know, Allah even in the Quran says, مَا هُنَّ أُمَّهَاتِهِمْ إِنْ أُمَّهَاتُهُمْ إِلَّا اللَّاتِي وَلَدْنَهُمْ. They're not their mothers, their mothers are the ones who gave them birth. You know what Allah said? Since you gave me birth, mother, you're my mother. Now you can say whatever you want. Right? So those dramatic lines, they don't really carry much weight. And also, I'll tell you my own personal, politically incorrect view. A lot of human beings suffer anxiety, depression, lack of control, right? And they have these psychological disorders. And a lot of those people are parents. Because people have them, parents also have them. Parents are not the only ones who have them, but parents also have them. And many of those parents are now parents of adults. And their own anxiety, depression, lack of control in life, their psychological disorder turns into instructions for their kids. Right? So now they have a disorder, but they're trying to make you live under the shade of their anxiety, or under the shade of their depression, or under the shade of their anger, or under the shade of their desire of control, etc., etc. I'm not trying to diagnose them, but I am saying if my father told me, for example, quit bayina, today, if he called me right now and says, quit bayina, just stop. I say, I love you, no. But he said, stop because, and then he gave me a reason, and we discussed that reason, I might come to that conclusion. But he doesn't have the right to tell me to stop. And I don't believe the religion gave him that right. The Quran said, be the best to your parents. But Allah did not impose the parents' will on the child, especially not on adults. That just didn't happen. That's something we've created because it's convenient, at least for parents.